Welcome in, everybody. I'm at my finally working at my own parish here in Santa Rosa, California, Resurrection Church, Church of the Resurrection, formerly known as. And I guess this was built late 50s, early 60s. If you ask three different people, you get three different ideas about when it was built. But let's start with a little look around here, and then we'll get to some of the maintenance issues that need to be covered off. As you know, I get a lot of enjoyment out of doing restoration and repair work and things like that. And no matter how young the church is, there's always stuff that goes bad. Let's start the tour. This is Stony Point Road. It's very busy very busy road here, major. Those letters could use a little help, but that's not really an issue right there. And that's 3rd Street there, so it takes up a big part of the corner here. And when I first moved here, I thought this place was, I didn't know what the heck it was. I thought it was some type of psychiatric facility. I wasn't really sure. But let's go up here and we'll show around the campus. It's a big campus, you know. You guys are used to me. You guys are used to me working in small St. Joseph's Church down in downtown Las Vegas. This is a much bigger operation, an enormous parish here that is bursting at the seams. So this is where the office is, and secretary and a priest and the volunteers work in there. There's no rectory here. The priests live off site here. That's the main church. This is the choir room here, and this is one problem here. This whole plate here is come loose, so that's got to be fixed. Another thing I did was all these mechanisms needed a lot of lubrication. I don't know, somebody took some steel wool and did stuff. Lubrication, and it wasn't catching on the top there, and people were, you know, the risk was people that would get into do damage. You guys saw the sheet I had. Since 2020, there's been over $14 million of damage done in 3 years to the churches, so it's horrible. One big problem we have here is that the bathrooms are on the outside, and it's taken a heck of a toll. They're locked at night now, but even during the daytime, sometimes people come in and trash them and other stuff. This is the AC system for some of the rooms, and you can see they've had to put that behind bars now. People stealing copper. This is called the Father Shaw building, after the first founder here of the church, and they do a lot of religious ed in here. I changed out all the... Good morning. How are you today?
Hey, good.
Good. I changed out all the... Everything going okay?
Yeah, everything was okay.
Excellente.
How about you?
And what country are you from again?
Tanzania?
Tanzania, that's right. So,
Yeah.
And your name again? Alex, right. So Alex is all the way from Tanzania. He's the man here at the church. So good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. Thank you. Yeah.
So changed out all the GFIs before. So this has big partitions that can close between the sections here, and it's a pretty big room. And there's the back parking lot here. It's got parking lots on each side. It's a very big footprint here. This is the maintenance room. This is where I grab my ladders and the stuff I need to do work over here. No, I'm not going to swipe his soda. All right. And over here is, this is a community room over here. lot of stuff going on here, and there's a lot of maintenance issues. This is another group meeting room here. And they changed, everything's now been cut over to LEDs on the property, which is nice. That's a huge expense. Yeah, this is where the youth group meets and stuff. This is just storage for tables and stuff. So there's a lot going on here. It's a big parish, and the huge growth, of course, has been in the Mexican community here. And now we can check out the main church here. I'll also show you in the back on I think it's Monday, the St. Joseph's Hospital mobile health clinic pulls up here, and they treat people. They set up their big bus here, and they treat people in the parking lot free of charge, which is nice. Good service. I think they do mobile dental cleaning too. And then over here is where they keep a lot of stuff for the homeless. We have a big contribution to St. Vincent de Paul here, and they give out a lot of food and stuff here from the church, which is a mission that they should do. So that's a lot of good morning. So this is where they collect clothing and stuff like that. So it's a big operation. Let's talk about what's going on inside now. And this all needs to be repainted because there's a lot of rotten wood up there. Somebody over there bent the rain gutter. Need to have some extensions put on the bottom to sweep the water away. But the closer you get, you can start to see that we've got some rot taking place at the bottom. It's not a lot, but the potential to intrude inside is there. So we're gonna go into the main church now. There's Little Rascal, ready to start today's efforts. I need to just change out the exit signs today, and then we'll go inside. I'll tell you what else we need to do here. All the gutters need to be sealed here. I hope to undertake that next week. In addition, the clean out traps here. There's one on this parking lot over here, and there's another on the other side. Those grates need to be lifted up, and that's all got to be cleaned out. It's collected a lot of debris and stuff in there. So let's head inside. This was not my original parish. I went to Santa Rosa, but I got a better vibe over here. And in January I joined. Just much happy over here. Really nice community. Everybody blends together well. So there's the main church. We'll go up there and see this woman's cleaning. This is the Lady Chapel, and this is where something very interesting happened. Here, you see this speaker here, and this is a pretty little place here. But you can see these blocks. This is decorative in nature. They're not meant to support anything. But somebody hung the JBL speakers, and I don't know how long they were hanging there, but one fell off the wall and it was just secured. You can see the picture here with just a little bit of glue and a finish nail, believe it or not. So I glued it and screwed it. I was going to come back and mount the speaker, but somebody else mounted it, but they didn't bother to fix the wiring. So then eventually that's got to be taken down again. So I guess I have to tag my stuff so people don't touch it. It's old school panel here for all the lights. And seats a lot of people. It goes really deep over here. And this is a look up the main. They're putting this in. When I first got here, it looked kind of unbalanced with the picture on that side. So finally they're going to be putting in a picture to balance on the other side there and make it nice. One of the big issues that I had to just address on a temporary basis, I was requested yesterday, was there's unevenness here. And Father Jose, one of the priests here, was tripping on this. So this whole thing has to be lower. You might think you can just remove the shim, but this is already perfectly level right now. So the whole bottom's got to be taken down 3/4 of an inch all the way around. For now, it's just a stopgap to put that on there or remove this altogether because they need more seating room. So that was kind of a temporary fix. Every Sunday they broadcast live stream the services here on Resurrection Parish's website on YouTube. So this is the confessionals over here. Nobody really uses. Everybody does pretty much face-to-face these days. And I will show you the panel room. There's been a lot going on over here. The main electrical drop for this facility. There's a lot of old stuff in here. There's a lot of redundant things. Here it's a 800 amp main breaker here. But this all needs to be remapped out. There's a lot of stuff that's not even functional anymore. And it's all got to be checked out here. The internet is starting. I think this is the Wi-Fi here, but this all needs to be mapped out. Got the irrigation systems and everything. It's quite a lot. So I did request to get the electrical plan for the facility, for the grounds, which I got. And I got my ladder set up. So what I'm going to do today is just change out the exit lights. But I did request and get the plans. It shows the whole electrical site lighting plan here, which is good. You may not think so, but these exit lights tend to be very universal in nature. And what's been going on here is that the batteries wore out long ago, and as recently as last week, the power went out on a night service and everybody was in darkness because, well, there was nothing to power the emergency lights. Now you can buy new batteries, but I think we have a better solution with the LEDs. And we're going to be taking a look at this today and changing it out. Welcome to Resurrection. This gives you a look at the new units here, and just for size comparison. They're pretty much about the same size. Here, these have a lower thing. They were a little older because they hold a battery, but basically the size is the same. I'm hoping that the mounting is going to be correct. I think there's probably a universality to it. I don't know. We'll know in a little bit. But I decided to do over there in case we have a little problema today. It's not the most obvious location. All right, let's grab the toolbox and get going. I got the front plate off of this unit. You can see this battery's a pretty big, bulky old battery. I'm hoping I might just be able to use the same. We do have new mounting hardware, but I'm not saying I'm lazy, but it might be easy just to use the old stuff, right? Let's see how that goes together. We'll look at the new one here. The new one has a very tiny battery because it's LED. big difference between the two. Exciting times. I had them open up the money room. After collections, they drop the money in here. Right, nobody has access to it except certain people. They have 3 locks on that because somebody tried to ride off to Mexico with the money one time. So, okay, I did want to check the exit lights just to make sure. Number 18 on the panel, and we've cut the power to that. You don't want to slap off the power to the whole gizmo here, right? Because we're working in the big house today for the big man. That's it. There's the old box. We're kind of lucky. The footprint is just almost the same. Here it may be exactly the same, maybe off just a little bit for it. But we're going to go ahead and get the new. I was hoping I might just be able to change out this thing, but it's going to kind of be a different kind of configuration in the back there, so I'm not going to be able to use this at all. Sayonara, baby. Okay, the junction box mounting plate is up there, and it looks like it's going to be pretty much indetectable in terms of how it covers the footprint here, so I'm a little happy about that. Alright, the mounting plate is secure. That doesn't look bad at all. I was worried it might be a little fugly looking, but it's pretty good there. Just checking to make sure our power connections are good. We only need the single side on that, right? Ooh. Looks pretty good. There she is, all mounted. Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and de-energize and see what the lighting profile looks like. There she is. Looks pretty good. Now we just have to do a couple more here, probably 3 more. Now we know how it's done quickly. It should go pretty fast. Okay, number 2 complete. Time to take a break. Union rules, you know. Whoa! What you saw at the end there is from 3 to 5 on Friday afternoon, and from about 10 a.m. to noon on Tuesday, they have what's called Eucharistic Adoration. And I had to really kind of, I'm a bull in a china shop, right? We know that, so I had to be really quiet and things like that, because you got to be respectful of people and stuff. But I did conclude we got all 4 of the exits rewired and tested for LEDs and new batteries. They'll last for years in there. They'll automatically be charged as the units are there. So yeah, as I say, it was a successful day of work. There's others. There's probably about maybe 12 more around the campus that have to be changed out at the various buildings, but the insurance inspector that was no bueno not to have them working. So a very good day here doing something I enjoy immensely, electrical work. I hope you enjoyed the tour around in the campus and everything, and I didn't show you the big kitchen operation that they have back there too. It's not to feed the community, it's for festivals and things like that. They do a lot of food drives and clothing donation and stuff, so they try to contribute to the community in that way. So it's gonna be a wrap here for Friday. I'm gonna go home and boil myself and get clean here, and you will have seen it's already done. It's already a done deal by the time you see this. But anyway, guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and hit the bell for all notifications. I think it's one of the things I really enjoy doing is restoration and repair and renovation work, and especially for houses of worship and stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this little visit over to Resurrection Parish today, and thumbs up are appreciated once again, and have a great day, everybody.